Okay, partner.
Sign right here.
Much obliged, partner.
Have a nice day.
It's from Washington, Jolly. Attention, Lucky Luke. Stop. Go by Oklahoma. Stop. Signed, the President. A mite peculiar. Why should I go by Oklahoma when it's out of my way?
I believe the president wants you to go purchase Oklahoma, Mr. Luke.
Oh, now I get it. So there I was, heading for Oklahoma to buy it back from the Indians. Washington had given them the place in 1830.
Got a delivery from Washington for you, Luke. What do you plan on buying with these trinkets? Oklahoma?
Yep. Washington wants to give the land away to homesteaders.
If the government's so generous, why didn't they send their own horse?
Yeah, Johnny!
Giddy up! Yahoo!
Where you headed, partner?
Where else? Oklahoma! I aim to get some of that free land.
Telegrams. Another telegram from Lucky Luke.
From Washington. Stop. P.S., Luke, after you go by Oklahoma, stop. You will supervise homesteading land rush, beginning April 22, 1889, precisely at noon. Stop.
This Oklahoma territory is boring.
Well, at least we paid nothing for it.
And that's exactly what it's worth. Nothing.
I guess we're just stuck with it.
How, great chiefs? Big Chief in Washington has sent me to buy your land.
What? Sell?
This paradise?
But we love it here.
It'll be very expensive.
The chiefs drove a mighty hard bargain. But we finally closed the sale. And now it was up to me to make sure everybody had a fair chance to stake a claim. And that meant clearing the Oklahoma territory of anybody on it already.
But Luke, we're old friends.
Sorry, partner. Everybody starts at the same time. And from the same place. Some folks was a mite harder to move than others.
What does he care? I'm the one doing all the moving.
Some folks tried just about anything to get a jump on the land rush.
Golly, the sun sure moves fast around here. Well, here we go again.
Nice try, partner, but the starting line is that away.
A shady spot at last.
Bushwack!
That's funny. The shade knows my name.
Don't know what you're doing here, but we're heading back to the starting line.
I lost my shade, but I found my friend Lucky Luke.
Yeah, Johnny!
Rounding up claim jumpers is one thing, but carrying flea bags is another.
It was getting a mite crowded at the starting line, so the cavalry sent a captain to help me keep things on the up and up.
Name's Captain Fuller. Cavalry sent me to help you keep things on the up and up.
Howdy, name's Lucky Luke.
Most of these folks are honest and obey the rules, but there's always some farmer that tries to jump the gun.
Some big dog is digging for bones. Maybe if I help him, he'll share with me.
What's going on?
Tarnation, it's Bushwack.
Get out of here, you mutt!
Looks like he's dug up one of them cheating varmints, Captain.
Hey, you can't do this to Buster Portley. Good work, Bushwack.
This man is nice, but a bone would be nicer.
Getting close to sundown. Reckon we'd best keep a close eye on that starting line.
You see, Mopey, Buster Portley got caught because he didn't have a plan. Yeah, we got one. We got one. What is it? Just leave the thinking to me. All clear. Now tie those pans to your horse like I told you. Okay, Coyote, I will. Now can I hear the plan? It's simple, Mopey. When you ride across the starting line, you'll make so much noise that Luke and the captain will chase you. Smart thinking. But I'll get caught and go to jail. Exactly. But I'll sneak across and stake a real good claim. You'll be half owner when you get paroled. Now let's go.
What in tarnation is all that racket? Yeah, Jolly!
With that racket, everybody must be after Mopey by now. Huh? They're after me! That blundering Mopey tied the pans to the wrong horse.
This here fella sure picked a funny way to sneak across the border.
Oh, when I get my hands on that Mopey... That double-dealing coyote? I was supposed to get the pots and pans. He ain't going to jail while I take all the risks. Hey, arrest me! I just snuck across the border.
These land rushes bring out the strangest varmints.
Did not! You left me the hard part! You cactus head! I'll teach you to mess up my plans! Yeah, it's all your fault! The plan was too tricky! You've been arguing all night! I want to get out of here! I'm glad you mentioned that, Buster. It just so happens I have a plan. Apply your strong shoulder to those weak planks, Buster. You mean like this? Precisely. Now, Mopey, you run out and start yelling. Help! I'm escaping! After you run outside. You-hoo, rise inside. I'm escaping. After me. Now we proceed to escape. After you, Buster. What are you waiting for? Move it. I'm stuck. I'll push you through.
Oh, save your strength, partner.
After me, you-hoo, I'm escaped.
What a nice way to start the day. Playing a new game.
I wasn't concerned about Mopey running off. He had a strange habit of turning himself in.
Catch me! I'm escaping! No one's following me.
Does this mean the game is over?
That sidewinded coyote tricked me again. He relaxes in jail while I do all the work. I'm going back.
Gee, the game isn't over.
Been expecting you, Mopey.
Now this really means the game's over.
Finally, the sun came up on the day everybody had been waiting for. I said the sun came up.
It's the day everybody's been waiting for, Luke.
Yep.
Ready, Luke?
Yep.
Times like these, I wish I had fingers.
Now that's what I call a land rush.
Gee, I never saw this many people all playing the same game.
Hey, Luke, what about us?
Reckon I can let you out now without worrying about you getting a head start.
Untie them darn pots and pans. But why? I finally figured out that plan of yours.
The Oklahoma land rush was a success far beyond the government's wildest dreams. In fact, it was hard to find a spot that didn't have close neighbors. And I mean close.
Look, I found a this spot nobody claimed. That's why. Cactus head! Be it, stranger.
You're trespassing on my property.
Stop riding through my front yard.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Beg pardon. Getting the might hard to find a spot to put your feet.
Not to mention your hooves.
Before you could say Oklahoma, whole towns was springing up like wildflowers. That included schools, hotels, and stables.
Ain't progress wonderful?
Well, Luke, duty calls. So you're the law in Boomville until elections are held.
Yep, be seeing you. Our nation, looks like I got to lay down some law and order pronto. The settlers hadn't quite settled down. Thanks for your donation. Move right along. That's right, just drop 'em in. Keep your bone, Bushwack. I'm only collecting guns.
Darn, it looked like such a fun game, too.
With every gun in Boomville accounted for, I reckon there'd be peace and quiet. I reckoned wrong.
Notice something funny about this town?
Yeah, there's lots of buildings and no free land. But that ain't funny.
Cactus head! I mean, look at the town folk. They ain't wearing guns.
Excuse me, partner. How come no guns?
Lucky Luke's shortage. He's running the town till we elect our first mayor.
Election, huh? That gives me an idea. That's right, strangers. Nobody carries a gun in Boomville.
Wrong.
Opie, we're about to get a piece of land with a going business. I'm going. It's all yours, gents.
But why do we want a business, Coyote?
'Cause it makes us upstanding citizens, and that means I can run for mayor.
Not wearing guns, you can't. Reckon you better hand them over.
You heard the man, boys. Turn in your shooting irons.
No one takes my gun.
I'm taking it.
One more plan I can't figure out.
Now everyone's playing that game again.
In the days that followed, the candidates for mayor made themselves known.
Greetings, neighbor. I'm Bob Maxwell, and I'd like to be your new mayor.
Greetings, neighbor. I'm Coyote Will, and I'm gonna be your new mayor. My motto, where there's a will, there's a way.
And name's Phil Phipps. Vote for me for mayor.
Name's Coyote Will, Boomville's best choice for mayor.
Boomville's only choice for mayor.
Not yet, but I'm working on it. Vote for me for mayor, Tall Tim Thomas. It's high time for
Wrong.
Howdy, Mr. Luke. Plan to vote for me tomorrow?
Nope.
What's a vote? I wonder if it's that wooden coat the man's wearing.
That sneaky Coyote Will had made sure he'd be the only candidate for mayor. But even so, he was taking no chances on losing.
Coyote, how come Buster is voting for you so many times?
I'm leaving nothing to chance, Cactus Head.
Step right up, one at a time in the booth. Vote for your choice for mayor.
Some choice. Coyote Will's the only one running.
Yeah, he ran the other candidates out of town.
But I still don't understand. Aren't you only supposed to vote once?
That kind of thinking is why you aren't part of this plan, Gopher Brain.
Gee, They must be giving something away up there. Maybe it's a bone.
Hold on there, partner. One voter at a time.
Right, Mr. Luke. Wouldn't want to break any laws.
Whoops!
Reckon you already have. Trying to stuff a ballot box is downright illegal.
So that's what these are. Ballots. Bones taste a lot better.
Don't worry, Coyote. I got enough votes for both of us.
Hold it, partner. Everybody gets only one vote.
I knew it! One vote per person, like I said.
Quiet, cactus head!
With Buster and Coyote Will in jail, I declared a new election. This time there was no shortage of candidates. In fact, we had a darn sight too many. Almost everybody wanted to run for mayor.
Mr. Luke, I'm going to run for mayor.
Why not? Half of Boomville is.
I'm drumming up votes for Mopey. That's me, your next mayor.
Mopey for mayor? That's a laugh.
He could never get voted mayor.
But in them wild and woolly days, almost anything could happen.
Homer Jones? You running too? That's right, Smith. Gonna vote for me? Ha! I'd rather give my vote to that gopher brain, Mopey.
And I prefer Mopey to both of you.
That's right, neighbors. Vote for me, Lester Perkins, and I guarantee you'll have 365 days every year. Except leap years, of course.
You make about as much sense as Mopey. Think I'll just vote for him.
When the votes was finally cast and counted, the town of Boomville had elected their new mayor. It's a landslide victory for Mayor Mopey.
That's impossible.
What? I only voted for him because I can't stand you. That's why I voted for it. It was just a joke. Annul the election.
Nope. Mopey won, fair and square.
Oh, shucks. I couldn't have done it without my campaign team.
It's a miracle, Coyote.
Yeah. Mayor Mopey will spring us out of here in no time.
Mayor Mopey wants to see you, gents.
What did I tell you? Now the three of us will make Boomville go bust. Good old Mopey. Glad to see you.
The name is Mayor Mopey, and remove your dusty carcass from my new desk.
Always were a great kidder, Mopey. Mayor Mopey. But enough jokes. I have big plans for us. We're gonna tax everybody to build a new road.
And then we ain't gonna build it.
Precisely. We divide up the money and vamoose.
Not while I'm mayor. I'm honest now.
Easy, gents.
Why, you?
Mayor don't seem to cotton to your scheme.
Oh, no, I do like the idea of a new road. And for once, I've got a plan.
Good plan, Mopey. This fine road won't cost the citizens a dime.
All this digging and I haven't found one bone.
Hold it, folks. Why are you leaving town?
Yeah, I've only been mayor for a week.
It's not your fault, Mopey. It's this Oklahoma territory.
Yeah, dust storms, dry wells.
Ground's too hard to grow crops.
And every time you dig a hole, you find black oily stuff.
Hey, wait for us.
Yeah, no need for a road into town. So long, Mopey. I mean, Mayor Mopey.
Yeah, I'm mayor of a ghost town.
Maybe not. Let's see what Washington has to say. Washington's answer was a familiar one. But the Indians drove an even harder bargain to take Oklahoma back. This dog does not belong to me. He should decide for himself.
That's an easy trick to do.
Reckon everybody got a good deal. I got rid of Oklahoma. Bushwack got a bone. And Mopey was made an honorary chief, which was the Indian version of being mayor.
And I got rid of that flea-bitten guard dog.
Now I've got a feeling this here oily stuff is going to be worth something one day. You know, what do you think, Luke? Luke? Bushwack? Where are you?
I'm a poor, lonesome cowboy. I'm a long, long way from home. And this poor, lonesome cowboy has got a long, long way to roam. Over mountains, over prairies, from dawn till day is done. My horse and me keep riding into